Hey everybody, welcome back. So just wanted to take a quick moment to say a happy 40th, hard to believe, but 40th anniversary to John Carpenter's classic The Fog, which was released 40 years ago today, February 8th, depending on what day you're actually watching this video. And The Fog has always had a very special meaning to me. Not only was it the first, I believe, the first John Carpenter film I ever saw, but it was also one of those early horror films I saw when I was a kid. Like, I watched it for the first time on TV. And it was a film that, along with Creepshow for sure, American Werewolf in London, Friday the 13th, Part 3, actually. You know, there were a couple, but definitely there were several films that really started my lifelong love of horror films, and The Fog was definitely one of the key ones. So that's always a film that has a very special meaning for me. I mean, so much so that, like, somewhere, I was hoping I could find it for this video, but unfortunately it's still in a box somewhere, but I do have my VHS that I did eventually get as a kid. I think it was one of the Nelson releases. It wasn't like a first release VHS or anything. And then obviously just, you know, the original MGM release, like the Scream Factory Blu-ray, the more recent, you know, 4K Studio Canal release in the UK. And because it is one that has so much meaning for me, I mean, over the years I've gotten like some of the posters for it. Like I have the teaser poster, the half sheet poster, I have the lobby card set, which I got just a couple years ago. I have the original one sheet, which I've been slowly getting signatures on it. I have a decent amount. You know, still got a lot more to go, at least as far as the people that are still living. And I haven't had this, even though this picture is very easy to find online, if you do a search and you'll find it, but I have the actual original still, which I believe came from the press kit at the time, and I have it actually framed to where I'm sitting. It's actually over here, which you'll see in the room tour, which I will be doing in a couple weeks. And I've always loved The Fog because I think at the time it got some unfair comparisons to Halloween, and you know how could it not, considering it was the follow-up film that John Carpenter did. But the thing I love about The Fog is that it is a different film. It's very atmospheric. It has this great mood to it. I love the score that John Carpenter did, that kind of very simple piano tune that he has as sort of, I mean, that whole opening with John Houseman doing like the story and with the campfire and just the way the music is, I mean, that whole opening scene to me is literally just perfect. And I've watched The Fog, I can't tell you how many times in my life. I'm just amazed by, for me, just how effective it is. So on this 40th anniversary of John Carpenter's classic, The Fog, I just want to take this moment and say how appreciative I am of the film and just really how much it means to me. So let me know your thoughts on The Fog, and if you have any special anecdotes about it or anything, or if you have a film that kind of speaks to you kind of the same way, definitely let me know. And as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one. And remember to always look for the fog.